All right, you guys, we got something powerful for you guys today. We're going to be talking about near-death experiences.
So it was about 1.5 years ago at USC in Southern California. I went in for a routine nerve block. And immediately when the medication went in the back of my head, I went into severe anaphylactic shock. I began convulsing and seizing. I stopped breathing. This went on for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And I thought, this is it. Like, I'm going to die. There were doctors and nurses and just all kinds of people working on me. I could hear everything, but I was just flailing around. I couldn't breathe. Everything was just dark. I couldn't see anything, but I could hear everything. And I thought, wow, I can't believe it. Like, this is it. Like, I'm going to die. And all of a sudden, when it seriously was no breath, I heard in my right ear for 1 hour and 15 minutes, I am the Lord who heals you. I am the Lord who heals you. I am the Lord who heals you. You know, I couldn't breathe. There was chaos all around me. I knew that I was going to be okay because God was telling me, I am the Lord who heals you. And maybe there's people who are watching this say, God can't speak to you. Well, I know that the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, he spoke to me. And when you have an experience like that with the God of the universe speaking to you in your ear that he's the Lord that heals you, like, you're forever changed. And so when I was finally released from the ICU, a day and a half, I believe, later, they came in to wheel me out in a wheelchair because that's the hospital's policy, right? And I thought to myself, no, God just saved my life. I'm not gonna be wheeled out. So I asked to walk out. So of course they had to get approval. And when I was leaving the ICU floor, I began walking out and all the nurses on the floor were clapping. And I looked around, I said, who are you guys clapping at? And they said, you. And I said, well, why? They said, in all their years there, they've never had anyone walk out of the ICU. They said it was a miracle, but I know that we have a miracle working God, and it's Jesus, and he saved my life. That's my story. It's true, it happened, and I'm thankful to God that I'm here.
Like, Jenna, what would you say to a lot of people? Because there's a lot of people out there whose loved ones are in the hospital right now, and they're having a hard time. They're sick. Maybe some of them have cancer. Maybe some of them aren't doing too good. What would you say?
I would say get into the Word, look up all the healing scriptures you can, and begin to declare it over them. The Word is powerful, so look up those healing scriptures, even if you write them down and post them in the hospital room or wherever that person is. And I do want to mention this. When I went into anaphylactic shock, obviously, you can't talk because my windpipe was closed. So I couldn't even cry out to the name of Jesus. But what was so amazing that is even when you can't say anything, even if you're in a coma, you know, God still speaks to his people. Like, he spoke life into me. I didn't even have to call out his name. I couldn't.
Like, when you're down and you're out and you don't know if you're going to be able to get back up, God's the one that's whispering in your ear. He's the one that's in your corner, saying, I am the Lord that heals you. I'm the one that's going to bring you through this. I am your God. I am the one that you can trust. I am your shepherd. I'm your redeemer. I am the God of Isaac, Jacob, and Abraham. I am your God. I'm the Holy One of Israel. I'm the God that watches over you, because that's who he is, and he's so much more. All right, you guys, I think that about covers, what we were wanting to talk about, and we look forward to seeing you next week.